Albert Einstein's life is not just a story of intelligence. It's a lesson in resilience, curiosity, and purpose. Born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany, Albert came from an ordinary family. His father, Hermann, worked with electrical equipment, and his mother, Pauline, loved music. At birth, Albert's large head caused some concern, but no one imagined the quiet boy would become a global icon. He was a late speaker, not talking fluently until the age of 3. People thought he was slow, but he was simply deep in thought. At 5, a gift from his father, a simple compass, sparked a lifelong curiosity. Albert couldn't understand why the needle always pointed north. That small mystery made him realize there were invisible forces in the world. School wasn't easy. The strict teaching style frustrated him. He didn't enjoy memorizing facts. He wanted to ask questions and find answers. A teacher once said he would never succeed. Despite this, Albert developed a passion for mathematics, calling it the language of the universe. At home, his mother encouraged his love for music, and his uncle introduced him to math as a game, helping Albert find joy in solving problems. While other kids played, Albert read books and imagined how the world worked. As a teen, life became harder. His father's business failed, and the family moved to Italy. Albert stayed in Germany to finish school, but eventually dropped out. He continued learning on his own, reading books on science and philosophy. At 16, he wrote his first scientific paper. He failed his first attempt to enter the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich due to poor scores in non-science subjects, but succeeded the following year. During his studies, Albert often skipped class to explore deep questions about space, time, and light. He met Mileva Merrick, the only woman in his physics class. They bonded over science and later married. After graduating in 1900, Einstein couldn't find a teaching job. He eventually found work at the Swiss Patent Office. The job wasn't glamorous, but it gave him time to think. He called it his thinking lab and used the quiet hours to develop revolutionary ideas. In 1905, at the age of 26, Einstein published 4 papers that transformed physics. He explained the photoelectric effect, which earned him a Nobel Prize, proved the existence of atoms through Brownian motion, and introduced the special theory of relativity, including the famous equation E equals mc squared. These ideas amazed the scientific world. Despite being a low-level clerk, Einstein had reshaped modern science. By 1909, he was a professor and began gaining recognition across Europe. In 1914, he moved to Berlin for a prestigious academic position. Around this time, his marriage to Mileva ended, but he continued to support her and their children. In 1919, British scientists confirmed his general theory of relativity, proving that gravity could bend light. Overnight, Einstein became a global celebrity. Despite fame, he stayed humble, once saying, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." Throughout the 1920s, Einstein traveled the world, advocating for peace and human rights. He spoke against war and discrimination, often using his voice to defend those who had none. But the 1930s brought danger. As a Jewish scientist in Nazi Germany, Einstein fled to the United States in 1933. His books were burned and his work labeled Jewish science. He settled in Princeton, New Jersey, and became a U.S. citizen in 1940. Although he didn't work directly on the atomic bomb, his equation E equals mc squared played a role in its development. When the bomb was used in Japan, he was devastated. He spent the rest of his life promoting peace and nuclear disarmament, once saying, "Mankind invented the atomic bomb, but no mouse would ever construct a mousetrap." Einstein lived simply. He didn't own a car, wore no socks, and often went sailing, even though he couldn't swim. His curiosity never faded. He continued to explore the mysteries of black holes, time, and the universe. In his later years, he searched for a unified theory of physics, an effort that remains unfinished. On April 18, 1955, Einstein died at the age of 76. His last words were spoken in German, but the nurse beside him didn't understand. Einstein's legacy isn't just in his discoveries, it's in his mindset. He proved that struggles build strength. He faced rejection and poverty, but never gave up. Curiosity drives discovery. He never stopped asking questions. Simplicity is powerful. Fame never changed who he was. His words still resonate today. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value.